welcome to World Cashew Conference 2025. Today we have Miswaleh Zingizi from Kea Nuts with us. Welcome to the conference, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Ma'am, could you please introduce about you and your company in a few words, please?
So my name is Miswaleh Zingizi. I'm actually the founder of Kea Nuts. So just in a small way is that Kea Nuts was started in 2018 in Kenya by myself. And basically Kea means home. And it's coming from the home of cashews in Kenya. And what we do at Kea Nuts is that we do value addition of cashew nuts. So we do a lot of flavored cashew nuts, cashew nut butters, cashew snack bars, and even cashew flour, and even cashew milk. So that's what we do basically around Kea Nuts.
Where do you process the cashew nuts from? Like the local farmers or the associations, or how it?
So at Kea Nuts, we have two areas where we work from. We work from the capital city, that is Nairobi, where we do a lot of the value addition, but we also do the primary processing, that means the removal of the shells from the cashew growing communities, which is in the native coastal Kenya, where we work with farmers and local processors who also help us. So we buy from the local processors, and also some of the cashews we process ourselves. So that's basically how our business model works.
Okay, so what is the processing capacity of your unit, ma'am?
So right now, we've been around for 6 years. And from what we do from the farmers is that we do around 50 tons of raw cashew nuts.
50 tons
of raw cashew nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the farmers, which which we process, and then now we do the value addition from it.
What is the processing capacity like annually or per day, like you can tell?
So in Kenya, you know, we don't have really a lot of cashews in Kenya. So what happens in the Kenyan market is that we mix our cashew nuts in Kenya, and at some point of the season, we get a lot from our neighbors in Tanzania, being the largest, producers of cashews in East Africa. Not even in East Africa, but in Africa.
So where do you majorly sell the processed cashew nuts?
So a lot of what we do from what we process is that we sell. One, we do directly to consumers, and we also do to other businesses. So we sell to retail stores. Like for example, in Kenya, we have places like the Cashew stores, the Healthy Use. So in different, so we sell a lot of that we do from the local gourmet stores and other businesses.
So what would you like to tell about the role of women in the cashew industry? So from the farming to the processing to the exporting, how do you think the role of women is important in the cashew industry?
So the role of women generally is very important because basically as women we need to have a space on the table, and because a lot of us, I'll say this because for me I feel my strength is big also in terms of value addition, including other women. So there's a lot of inclusion. When as a woman you start a business, you want to tag along other women. So for me, I feel the role of women is very key in this sector, because in every cashew business that we see a lot of the processors are actually women. We don't see a lot of men doing a lot of processing. So for me, I feel the role of women needs to be actually improved in the role of which they play in the cashew industry.
So how does your company supporting the women to grow in this industry, ma'am? Like how many employees do you have? How many women employees do you have in your company? Like how you're supporting those women to grow in this industry, ma'am?
So for us, we're not a very big company. So how it works is that we have 10 women that we work with directly, and then we have a group of over 400 women who work within our ecosystem of the processors who work with us day in, day out. So a network of about over 400 women who directly work under us is actually, we feel, is something that is good, and we believe we need to keep on empowering more women.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time.